Alright, here we have Bezerk. This has been done by Parisoft, the same guys that did the Street Fighter 2 Nostalgic Edition NES port Street Fighter. The one I did a demo gameplay video for. The demo, if you haven't checked that out, that's a great game coming to the NES. Definitely worth checking out. And this is the first game, Bezerk, on the NES. This is a great arcade game that was originally in the arcades back in the 80s. Might actually have been in the 70s. Actually, I don't quite recall, but at any rate, it's a great Atari 2600 game. Actually, one of my favorites. And so I figured, and I saw this on their itch page. I'm like, hey, I gotta check this out. And I reached out, and they were like, hey, yeah, here's a ROM. I'm like, awesome. So here's the game. This is a great, faithful port. Let's go ahead and go to options here. So we've got fast or slow lasers. We have how much you want to rack up the points to get a 1-up. And you got a speech test. So we're going to do one player first. I'll show you the two players after that. So if those that have never played Bezerk, it is a game where you run around killing robots, trying to clear each room without dying. You can die by hitting a robot, being hit by a robot's laser, or hitting the sides of the room, or by that little ball hitting you is the other way. Whoa, I almost died. Whoa, he's gaining on me. And yeah, it's just a high score chasing game that plays really well on the NES. I'm really happy with the way that it's turned out. You can't hear it, but there is speech in the game. You have the robots saying "intruder alert, intruder alert," which is really cool. Very faithful to the Atari, or to the arcade game. Whoa, that was close. Okay, whoa, there's a lot of robots in here. And then you have the sound effects for the laser fire, and that's really all you've got. You don't have any music or anything. And I kind of wish I could show you guys or have you guys listen to the sound, but when I record on the setup, you don't have the sound there. And then obviously you have the high scoreboard, which I believe resets each time the game resets. I haven't quite figured that out yet, because I can be playing here and all of a sudden the scoreboard will reset. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's a bug or what the case may be, but at any rate, this game is amazing, you guys. This game is it's a faithful arcade port. It's even better than the arcade port, actually, or the arcade game, actually. Well, at least it's better than the Atari 2600 port. And the reason I say that is because there's a 2-player mode, which is really cool, which you don't have in the Atari 2600 game. Now, if I kill this last robot, the bouncing ball guy gets faster. If you saw that. And you can shoot diagonally. Whoa. And I knew it was going to happen. I'm just going to hit. So I'm going to take this one last life, and then I'll show you guys the 2-player mode. Now you can't hit the lasers. Oh, and I might have one life left that I had. And I don't know if you saw that, but sometimes you can fire the laser and it'll almost be like it hits an invisible wall. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but that's the way the game plays. So we got 2 players, A and B. A is pretty cool, but B is where it's at. So A has you playing in turns, right? So I go, and then if I die, it's player two's turn until they die, and then it goes back to player 1. Now, that's the way that it works, and I don't have a secondary controller mapped, so I can't control player 2. But see how far I can get. And we're gonna run away. Run away! Run away! Cool. Okay, so yeah, so you just go till you die. And it may actually last longer. Now you do have a limited amount of shots with your laser before you have to let it recharge. So that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, a really faithful recreation of the Atari game. I'm not sure if the Atari, I keep saying Atari, the arcade game. I'm not sure if the arcade game has a 2-player mode. I've actually never played the arcade port. I always have ever played the 2600 port, which again is one of my favorite Atari games, Atari 2600 games. But this is by far one of my favorite NES games now because it's it's Berserk on the NES. And it looks amazing. Looks so cool. I mean, it won't take place of Alfonso by any means, but and of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and restart. Should player B, or 2 players B. So 2 players B is really cool. You can play at the same time. That's really awesome. That is just so cool, you guys. I mean, this needs to be on an NES card. If it hasn't been done already, this definitely needs to be on an NES card. I would love to get this on an actual cartridge. Oh boy. 2 of the bouncing balls. It's great. What the? You see that? That's cool. That was a glitch if I've ever seen one in my life. We're gonna just get them this way. Oh, yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, cool. And then player 2 is just dead because they lost all their lives. Oh, that I like that. So if you actually, if one of the players dies, right? Then the second ball disappears too. If like they lose all their lives. So that's cool. I like that. So you don't have to deal with 2 if the other one dies. Like it's just dead. That's neat. I like that. Whoa! Hello. No. Oh, come on. That was a good run. That was a decent run. It's been a look at Berserk on NES. I want to thank Parisoft for the review ROM. This game's beautiful, very well done. Highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Berserk, if you like arcade style games, this is definitely worth checking out. It's available through itch for a donation of $1.99 or more. So $1.99 or more will get you a ROM version of the game. I highly recommend it. Again, thank you so much, Parisoft, for the review opportunity of the game. The game is amazing. Very well done. Phenomenal job. I love this game. And can't recommend it enough. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time. Take care and happy gaming.